Welcome, this is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com again. In this video we'll cover the top 3 reasons why you would like to work with a sourcing agent. A sourcing agent will save you time and money. So if you are stuck and you cannot really find a product yourself in the right target price, or or it's taking you too long, then it's something that you should definitely consider working with a sourcing agent. What is a sourcing agent? A sourcing agent is someone that is located in the region country where you are sourcing your products from. If you're selling on Amazon, your business is Amazon FBA, then definitely you would like to work with China. Most of our items are sourced in China, and our sourcing agents are located in China. I would say that only 20 to 30% of our items are being sourced in China, or I'm sorry, like they are being sourced with a sourcing agent, because we don't just want to be dependent on them. There are also some disadvantages working with sourcing agents. So whenever you can just find the product yourself at the right price and it taking you like in a timely manner, then definitely do it yourself. This will give you an overall more control over your business, dealing directly with the factories. But again, sometimes you cannot just you can just find suppliers, or the prices are too high when you try to do it yourself, and that's when the time to consider working or sending an inquiry for a sourcing agent. A couple of things, or the advantages of working with a sourcing agent. First of all, the best price. When you work directly with a sourcing agent, their ability to communicate and find suppliers locally is way higher than you. You're not a Chinese. You are limiting yourself to the number of contacts, number of suppliers that you can deal with or communicate with, because you don't speak the local language. So they have a big advantage over you. Many factories in China, they don't really speak English, and they don't really hire someone that is working for them that speak English and can communicate with buyers on a regular basis. So this is a huge advantage. And when they are actually able to talk with more factories, obviously it's all about numbers. The more factories that you can get quotes from, the better pricing that you can get. So that's the main reason why you will want to work with a sourcing agent. The second thing is time. It's connecting to the previous point. Time, or when you communicate with someone through an Alibaba, through online messages, it's less productive than someone that is located in China, that is working in the same hours that the factories are working, and can just pick up the phone, give them a call, and in 2 minutes give them all the information and discuss this without the language barrier, time zone barrier, and also the communication barrier. So this is also very important, because time is money. We're all about time and doing things like monsters, sourcing monster. So that's my motto: doing things fast and quick and in productive way. And when you cannot do it, that's the time to move it to a sourcing agent. When you find a sourcing agent, something that I didn't cover, you have to make sure that you're not working with someone that is asking you for a monthly retainer. Why? Because we want the incentive that we give to the sourcing agent to be based on if they find for us the product successfully. So for example, if they get the money no matter what, they will lack the motivation to work hard and find a product. But if their incentive is based on if they find for you a product or not, then obviously they will push harder and they will try to do whatever it takes to find the product for you successfully, because the way that they are going to make the money is based per unit. In my experience, there are other payment methods or models out there, but I like to work based on per unit. So for example, I give them the target price, the price that I'm willing to pay per unit. Let's say it's 40 cents. Let's say, I don't know, like these days hand sanitizer, okay? I'm looking for hand sanitizer and I'm willing to pay 40 cents per unit. Their job is to find it for lower. I don't care if they find it for even for 20 cents. As long as it's meeting my target price, then I'm happy. I want them to be happy so they can work for me in the future and would love to work for me. So the better pricing that they are getting, the more that they're going to get to make money. Obviously, we have to make sure that the quality is good, so they are not pushing the buyer or the factory too much, and then we're getting like a lower quality. And that's something else that we will cover in the upcoming videos about inspection for the items, but that's something else. So that's how I would like to work with them. Third thing, why you would love to work with a sourcing agent is the safety. Imagine that you have to work with people on Alibaba or factories that you don't really know anything about them, and the way for you to spot whether it's a scam, whether they are not really telling you the truth, is lower than someone that live there and know the culture and know the mentality and just do it for years. So definitely that's something that will protect you. Another thing is that when you actually they can also visit the factory. They can go to actual factory if it's nearby. China is big, but if it's nearby to the location where they live at, they can go and visit the factory. They can see in their eyes how they produce the goods, what is the progress. They can push them to make the goods faster, so that's another advantage. Side note, when you work with the sourcing agent, don't just pay them like that. Don't pay them, let's say the cost you ordered 1,000 hand sanitizers, 40 cents per unit, so that would be $400. Don't just pay them $400. Pay them a down payment of 20% so they can start the order, and then 80% when the order is ready to ship after inspection. That's something that you should be aware. And also try, it will not always be possible, but try to have them create an Alibaba order for you. That way you're protected and you have the seller protection on Alibaba. If they didn't deliver the goods, the money is safe. It's kind of an escort. Another tip that I will share with you is let's say you successfully sourced the product, keep the contact details of the factory. And why is that? We had a sourcing agent that we worked with, and at some point we just didn't work with him, but we successfully sourced one product with him. But he just did all the communication with the factory, talked with them, message them, do all the legwork for us, but we didn't have the contact information of the factory. So when we stopped working with him, it was very hard to locate the factory, the contact details, who we worked with. We spent a lot of time. So this will save you a lot of time if you don't work with that sourcing agent anymore, to have it saved, the contact details of the supplier, the factory where you're working with, and that will give you more control and confidence in this product. Now again, I will repeat it. It doesn't mean that you need to work with a sourcing agent for every product. You only do it when you actually stuck without ability to find the right price, or just taking you weeks to talk with suppliers. There is not really enough suppliers in Alibaba, and that happens sometimes. So I hope you find value in this product. I hope you will take these tips, you will implement them in your business, and source more products. It's all about the number of products that you have, because you will have some products that you will feel great about them. You will feel that they are awesome, that they will sell a ton, but they are not. On the other hand, you have some products that you don't really feel that they are great, but they will sell like crazy. And that happened to me, and I understand it's a game of numbers. It's the 20-80 rule. 20% of your products will provide you 80% of the revenue and profits for your business. So I look at it as a game, or numbers game. The more products that I will add, the more successful products that I will have. So, and I'll also understand that some products will fail. So I take it in mind. I hope you again got value from this video. Leave comments below. Please let me know what do you think about this video. Let me know if you have any questions. I will answer them for free. And subscribe and enable the notifications so you can get more reminders when I upload a new video. Thank you and stay safe.